Hello, wonderful people. I'm Dane Peterson from Wonderbot Animals. And here is... They wanted to take a photo of a lion, but then the beast moved. Before we begin, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Kruger National Park, KNP, is a special place that gives visitors a chance to spend time with ferocious wildlife like tigers and lions. This park is renowned for letting visitors drive around in their cars next to where lions live, but this can be quite dangerous, as you will soon find out. Our story starts when the family in the white SUV, right side, decided to take a trip of a lifetime and visit KNP. The family was excited to get a close look at wild beasts, but they were surely not ready for what the lion had in store for them. Even though KNP allows visitors to get really close to ferocious animals like this lion, the national park has some strict rules that everyone needs to follow. Let's check out what some of these rules are. The park is located in the northeast of South Africa, which means that it's surrounded by wildlife reserves. The amazing thing about this park is that all wild animals are allowed to do whatever they want in that area, and there are no cages or fences to keep them captive. This is what makes the park so highly popular. Considering that the park is filled with ferocious beasts which can attack visitors at any time, the park needed to enforce these following rules. Sadly, not everyone follows them. The first and most important rule that KNP visitors need to follow is to never get out of their cars. The wildlife is not likely to attack random cars, but they might get some ideas if they see hands hanging out the window. Not only that, but visitors also need to follow these next rules. Noise can annoy and startle wildlife, so KNP visitors need to be silent. In fact, the national park doesn't allow visitors to use their smartphones, and it advises everyone to put them on silent. There is just one last rule that visitors need to follow. The last rule that visitors need to make sure to follow is to never feed the wildlife. These rules aren't that complicated, right? Well, the family we previously mentioned didn't follow the most important rule. The family in the white SUV we've previously talked about saw a couple of lions out on the streets. The car stopped right next to them in order to get a better view, but the lions didn't feel like posing that day. While parked next to the lion couple, the family in the white SUV got a little bit enthusiastic and disobeyed the most important rule. Can you remember which rule is that? The kids loved taking pictures of the lion couple, and this made them forget something quite important. They are not allowed to get out of the car. This isn't the only thing they forgot. Check out the next picture to see what I'm talking about. The kids were overwhelmed by the fact that a lion couple was sitting next to them and didn't take into consideration that even though they are relaxing in the middle of the road, they are still wild beasts and they can attack at any given moment. After what happened next, we think it's safe to say that the kids learned their lesson. As the kids were happily taking pictures, the lion suddenly got up. This scared everyone, including the people around the white SUV. The lion instantly got up and tried to attack the surrounding cars. This terrified everyone, and the kids were quickly reminded of why they should never get out of the car. The lion just wanted to let everyone know that if they mess with him, there will be consequences. Fortunately, the lion and his lioness calmed down quickly. No one was hurt, but those kids learned a valuable lesson that day. We can be sure that those kids will never underestimate wildlife and not follow rules again. The lion couple decided that they didn't feel like posing for pictures all day long and ran into the wilds where cars wouldn't follow them. This is what the Kruger National Park had to say about what happened. Please obey the Kruger Park rules and don't hang out of windows, especially this close to lions. And please don't allow your children to do it either. This is extremely dangerous, said the KNP spokesperson. Although, this is not the only time that visitors angered wildlife in the KNP. There was another time when a lion got angry around visitors. This time, we're talking about a young lion that felt threatened by a car. You won't believe what he did to it. The young lion didn't have any patience to see if the car would leave, and he went straight for the tires. This punctured the tire and terrified the driver. Fortunately, the young lion stopped being aggressive and left. There aren't that many wildlife national parks that allow visitors to drive around in their cars, and KNP is quite popular because of that. However, visitors need to learn to follow the rules because you can never know when a lion might snap.